off in the club, looking fly with my crew. See you looking at me, tell me what you wanna do. Looking for love.
Hey, you guys! Yes, I'm excited. And welcome back to a brand new season and episodes for our new era of Girl Talk. It's your girl Nisi and you know Ashmin. And I know you're not familiar with this lovely face, so I'm going to let her introduce herself.
So I am Kimberly Chan, and I'm fun, love it, and super excited to be a fan, to be a part of the Girl Talk crew.
Okay, so I'm just going to cut off a minute and say, you just know the pageant type of persons. You just know them. You know, I'm Kimberly. Anyway, so I know we missed you guys, did we?
Of course, we miss you guys, and we are where they missed us too. Yeah.
Yes, we know you guys missed us, and we have some really, really exciting, juicy, hot topics coming your way. So we're gonna get the ball rolling with this interesting topic, and I'm gonna let Ashmin introduce it.
Good evening again, guys. So our topic this evening is about plastic surgery. Nisi, why do you think people? Why do you think they decide that they wanna get plastic surgery?
So she just said it back this way. I think of lately it's becoming a huge trend in our culture. Over the years, like it was there. We agreed it was there, but it wasn't so. I don't know. So what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it wasn't so prominent.
That's correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
thanks, Kim.
think now it's becoming a trend where like everybody thinks it's the way to go. What are your thoughts?
I think people are now more conscious of their bodies. Um, they're more thinking about what they can do. There's a lot of competition. Um, that's what they're saying.
Do you think? I mean, I would say persons who think that they have competition because of their body type or their body size is person who lack confidence in themselves.
Bingo. I was going to actually make that point because honestly, like for me, right? My personal choice. I'm not for or against it, but this is where I stand. You need to be in love with the skin that you're in. Like you need to be in love with this is home. This is home here. Before if you're looking for outside influences and outside things to give you that confidence, even say you do have you do get plastic surgery done, that still doesn't deal with the rooted issue of you not loving the skin that you're in. So next thing you do that and you don't have the confidence, you don't have the self love, you're still gonna find faults. What do you think?
I think too, it's an addiction because, like we've seen with all these supermodels, all the television actresses, once they begin doing it, it's something that they continue, so they totally lose themselves. And I am big on self-confidence and loving who you are.
Well, we know that, Kimberly. We know that.
No, but I totally agree with the point that you're taking. Now, don't get me wrong. I could speak for me with this. If you ladies agree, you could say that as well. I don't have a problem with plastic surgery. If you in a capacity where you feel that you like to enhance something and you have the means to do it, all well and fine. But my thing is the as I said before, like the reasons behind wanting to do it to begin with. It should never come from a place where you think that you're not beautiful and by doing that would make you beautiful.
How do you feel about that, Kimberly?
I totally agree. The only one thing I might give into, maybe a tummy tuck, like all we ladies.
Oh my goodness, I almost die hearing you say that, Kimberly.
A really good topic. Ashman, if you had to go down that road of plastic surgery, what is something that you would like to change?
I probably would say a tummy tuck, but
Tummy tuck?
I mean, when I look at my tummy and I look at others, I say, Lord Jesus, it
Oh
could have
my
been
Lord.
worse. So, I am very... You all know I always speak my mind.
Yes,
Oh gosh.
yes. Ashman is known for speaking her minds, whether it's on the couch or that's out and about. For me, nothing at the moment, and it's not that I feel I'm all that. It's just I really love me, but I would say that probably in some years, if the boobs decide to to head in the downward direction, I may consider. You know, just giving it a little.
I am sorry. If the Lord wanted me, and as a matter of fact, I have to say thank you to Him that He gave me so much that I have enough of everything. I don't need to do plastic surgery, I would not even consider it. You know, I have a friend who I know went and got a tummy tuck, and
Locally?
no, she did
Okay.
it in Punta Cana.
Okay.
And
Legally?
yeah, she did legally because she told me that they took her tummy stuff and put it at the back, and different things like that. However they do it,
They rearrange. So technically, she didn't really do plastic. So she just rearranged the her own
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. When she finished and she came back, she looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, we have a problem with our eating habits.
Yeah.
So when you spend so much money to do this surgery, modification of your body, and then a little bit afterwards, time would pass and stuff, and you would be the same way again. It makes no
Yes,
sense.
yes.
Unless you want to make a conscientious decision to change eating habits, because it's a way of life,
And
you know.
Gonna say that's what I was gonna say also, because I know somebody who did it. She looks amazing, fantastic. But there's a lifestyle, not just eating habits. They actually have to work out because it speaks to reconstructing the body and
That's what it is
cutting
too,
and
yeah.
tightening. So if you decide that you're gonna continue eating the same regular way, your body is now gonna stretch. You're gonna look not as good as you were looking before.
but my whole point to that, right? If it takes plastic surgery for you to decide that, because okay, if I want to stay this way, then I need to adjust my lifestyle to accommodate that, right? Why don't you just decide to do that before the plastic surgery and eat properly, work out, and construct the body that you want without these external things?
Some people like a quick fix. A lot of people want things, but they're not disciplined enough to get it on their own. I mean, plastic surgery is one of those things.
Yeah.
A good body then. A good body. They don't want to make the sacrifices, which would mean drink less or maybe none at all.
Eating,
Cut out
replacing
certain
snacks
things
with
from your
veggies
diet.
and stuff.
You know what I mean? And everybody wants a quick fix. And I think that's one of the reasons why they would go for that plastic surgery option.
But do you think it's because of the standards portrayed of beauty in the media and how, like, for instance, like these Instagram models and stuff with these enhanced bodies and that perception being painted to the public that, like this is what the new standard of beauty looks like. So you feel like if you don't fit that mold, you should consider plastic surgery. Because sometimes, like, if your body structure is a particular way, you can't eat healthy, you can't work out, but that doesn't mean that you're going to get bigger boobs or a bigger behind. It doesn't mean that. You still have your body structure. It might be fitter, it might be tighter, but that doesn't mean that you're going to get that shape. That
Well, I totally agree with that. I think social media has a big influence. And if we compare how rampant plastic surgery has gotten in recent times as compared to before, because it was not something that was publicly available, it was not something that people would socially accept. Way back then, you didn't have that. Now, locally in Trinidad, we have clinics that actually offer it. And then with yes, we do.
There are
And
quite a
then
few,
with the
actually.
downturn in the economy in Venezuela, they now actually have travel agencies that are actually doing tours for medical or plastic surgery. So it's so available now and at such a lower cost.
Yeah, it's much more affordable, which is why people are, now going that way.
But with that term of affordability also in that mix we get the the legal side of it where people trying to like, okay, well, I'm doing it too, check me over here, and it's, like, we've had instances where people got botched jobs, where you go and you do the boobs or you do different body areas and then you're some days later probably in the hospital because they did it wrong. Like we've had these
Well, I've heard about it. I mean, I've read about it, and which is why I would never recommend it. It's not that I don't have anything against it. I would not recommend it for anyone. I think it's a waste of money. I think it's I also think that it's not safe.
yeah.
It's not safe. And if God wanted you to have those features, He would have given it to you, my dear.
I totally agree with that because it's foreign objects in your body. Like, putting these things into your body changes the internal operation of how your body You know, so I think like there's a lot of side effects with these plastic surgery jobs. I also think that it's like it affects your health negatively. So you'll be looking fabulous on the outside for a period, but we need to be thinking long term in
Rem-
terms of your health.
Remember that when you're considering going to get your boob job, eh?
I said it. I said
Perhaps.
if perhaps, you know, I'm not for it. I'm not for. No, let me don't say that. I said like if I had to, because the question was like if you had to change something, you all said tummy or whatnot. I said like if I love the skin that I'm in, you know, rewind it and check people. But if I had to,
Oh my
the thing is
gosh.
I love my boobs and I love them where they are right now, and I would like them to always stay where they are. But as you get older, gravity has its effects.
Gravity does that?
Yes, gravity. And you know how we
Oh
females
gosh,
don't like
keep
to
us
wear
still tongue,
bras
Ashman.
and stuff when we home to keep it, yeah, you know. Sorry guys, like this is girl talk, okay? Yeah, so it probably might partially brain, but when I think about the pain and stuff attached, like I'm a coward when it comes to pain. So I think
Yeah.
like it will partially brain and go its way. Yeah.
Well, getting back to what Ashman was saying with regards to confidence, I personally, as I said, big on confidence, big on loving yourself, and I really don't believe that after somebody does it, they actually truly confident. Because one, they now have to deal with social acceptance. Because yeah, the guys who did not know them before will think, "Wow, she's sexy." What about the million people that know you and be like, "Oh, she did something."
Yeah, now you have
and
to
then
deal with that.
you have to deal with that set of emotional challenges that people are going to be speaking. You're not going to be confident. You're going to be confident outside of your comfort zone and regular bunch of friends and people. But it's also going to be difficult for you to deal with the regular people day to day.
I think people, I mean, confidence is something that can be learned, would you say?
I think it can be learned. And we'll see that in another feature. But I think it can be learned.
And it should be learned, you know? So, guys, would you like to share any other light with regards to our topic?
No, that's why I stand with my opinions on that. Like I won't, like it's your personal choice at the end of the day. But I just think that when you're making these lifetime decisions, just make sure that it's coming from a place where you think things through thoroughly and know that whatever decision you make, you have to live with the advantages and disadvantages of those choices.
Kimberly?
Be sure to rewind and look at this video before you make that decision because I think we've provided you with the best set of advice.
So there you have it. To our audience, there you have it. This is our KVTV Girl Talk Show, new episode.
Welcome back.
Welcoming Kimberly to our show. We hope you guys enjoyed the show discussing plastic surgery. I would strongly suggest that you all just change your lifestyle with regards to eating habits and different things and prepare to work hard. You know, try and not go for the quick fix. You know, put your money to better use. The economy is already hard. All right, that would be my advice to you guys. Have a wonderful evening.
Bye.